Hello, I just wanted to make a little video for the Taito games that we are doing, the Taito Ecology games, The Sky is Falling. So the way it starts off is you're talking to Shane about what's going on here, causing you a mass extinction event. He disabled the sun. We got to figure out which ways the organisms flow from the sun to water to the flower to jackrabbit to the fox. We had a couple claims here. Here's claim number 1, claim number 2, and then we need to go and take some samples. So we're freezing the jackrabbits and looking at and the foxes and looking at their DNA for analysis. Then we make another claim. Here's some more claims from our observation. Wilting coneflowers are yellow or brown. Healthy ones are green. Obviously, it's because of the sun. The experimental have low blood sugar compared to the healthy jackrabbit. They were lethargic because of low blood sugar, because the plants they were eating were not high in glucose. We had some arguments to answer after you read the article here. You had to cite some arguments. So there's some there. Number 2, we had to click on a couple of them. Number 3, you clicked on all of them actually for that one and submit. We had to collect water molecules walking around the experimental biodome, collect carbon dioxide molecules, and then we made a little flow chart how the flow of energy works for photosynthesis. 12 hydrogen, 18 oxygen, 6 carbons in sunlight through photosynthesis make glucose and give off oxygen. So see which way the arrows are flowing there. This one should be going down, but you can't see it. A couple more arguments. Plants use energy from the sun to create glucose. Without sunlight, they can't create glucose. Without glucose, the plants die. There's the formula for glucose, water. So it's needed for photosynthesis. And you have unnecessary oxygen, which are released. So you give off oxygen. Plants give off oxygen. We had to compare some tissue samples and look at, days without sun and what happened to those tissue samples. So they decreased, whereas the jackrabbits that got eaten went up and their tissue health decreased because all the foxes were eating them. So without coneflowers to digest, the jackrabbits starve. They need to eat the coneflowers. As their health decreased, they got eaten more. They were less nutritious, but it was okay because the foxes were eating more. They weren't starving. But eventually, if the jackrabbit population falls, that top predator, the foxes, are going to be affected. That was pretty much it. It worked well under pressure, and we're all done. That was all of Storyline 1. Any questions? Feel free to email me.